Okay. Let's try this again. And it works. Sorry, the last stream I was starting this with crashed. My apologies, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Me?
Doesn't matter.
I'm Slim.
Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here. Nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others.
Just pick a side, left or right, I don't care.
Let me tell you about Senua.
Somewhere in the middle.
Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
Senua.
What's happening? It's breathing. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why isn't she doing coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's
I can feel you coming. They're coming. Shh. Quiet. Oh, nobody listen.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old. Some are new.
Cheers.
Changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Excuse me. Oh,
Can you
my
see
goodness.
them? Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell.
Look. Up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you could.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
I was going to turn off my thingy, my sidebar thing, but I'll wait until the opening is over.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Well, that doesn't sound great.
Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. Watching her. So close. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking?
Some good creepy whispers. I like that. You got that right.
She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger. towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel
it. You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Ooh. Plotline. So the whispering, I had a guy ask me about, some haunted house effects. 'Cause I grew up doing haunted house effects. And guy had asked me, if you're going to do a completely black room,
What is she?
like, as a general trope in haunted houses, as you go through the completely black room, you can't see your hand in front of your face kind of thing, right? And this is exactly what I told him, is you put a whole bunch of directional speakers, like pinpoint directional speakers. They make those, like, you stand, you can't hear anything until you're this exact spot, right? Those kind of speakers. You do a room with, like, 7 or 8 speakers like that in there. And as you wander through the room, you'll get whispers all around you, and they're going to sound, because the way those things work is they sound like they're right next to you. Creepy as fuck. He told me it worked out great. That was a couple of years ago. Up there in the city. I never got to visit. I never got to go through it, man. But he said it worked out. It did that creep vibe just right, like I was explaining to him. So it's like, yeah, this was a good effect, man. And headphones and whatnot. You can hear the whisper as you're rolling down the stream. You can hear that whisper pass you. It's just weird. Why is she not looking? Why is she not listening? Doesn't she see it? Like, you can hear it just passing on the left and right. It was pretty good. It's pretty good effect.
Does she leave behind?
See.
I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
I hope they don't break that fourth wall too often in the game. That'll kind of ruin it.
There's nothing to go back
Unless
to.
there's like a
And
big
worse to look
purpose
forward
for it at the end.
Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can break that fourth wall. You better have a good reason to do it over and over and over again. Alright. Where are we going?
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
Cool, you know what you do? Is you give a prompt. You give a prompt as to what button is focus.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate. But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Well, okay. Now, what does my menu look like? Just that, huh? No map. Let's check the controls again. Because it's obviously not going to prompt me on anything. Focus, interact, run. Evade. Like, yeah, my controls ain't doing shit, man. They could say whatever they want the controls to be, but my controls ain't doing squat. This looks like a fun place. Somehow I feel like I shouldn't be here.
Darkness is coming. Yearn for life. Hunger. Like a pack of wolves on the heat. But she's not stopping.
Yep, none of my other buttons are doing nothing.
Not this time.
Can you see it?
Land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of
River of
knives,
Knives.
across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
She got a skull with her? A head? What the hell? Yeah, dude.
I hear you.
He's there.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to restore him.
He's already dead.
His soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives.
Man, that's just creepy as fuck that it continues.
The bridge to Helheim.
Goodness gracious.
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path into it. Let's see, shall we?
I think it's that. Oh, there's something to look at.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
This has been pretty good, Henny, I gotta admit. $8.99 PS4 right now. And then I got another retro game for like 20 cents. Retro style. Like Contra kind of game. Easy Contra. Man, all the whispers.
That's it. That's the way.
The whispers are creepy, man. They're good and creepy. Like you got these spirits following you your entire game, man. Like it's just what the fuck. Well, for 20 cents, man. Like I had 36 cents or something left after I got this. So for 20 cents, okay, I'll get a retro style game. Might as well. But I was explaining earlier, I had a guy ask me about, because I grew up doing haunted houses, man. Like every year we rebuilt our haunted house to a new maze and new stuff. And the last maze we built in the basement of that place, is still there. I understand, is still there. Over 30 years later, because they couldn't figure out what walls were the supporting walls because we built the maze so good. They couldn't figure out the layout of the actual building. Even going upstairs and then going back downstairs, they can't plot the thing. Which is great, because I could go down there and walk that. I could go in that basement and walk that maze like it's the back of my hand still. So I find that amusing. They put another haunted house in there for a while that just sucked. And and we had another haunted house right next door. And they had live snakes and all kinds of shit in there. And one of the live snakes one year, one of the big ass boa snakes, got out and attacked a woman. It escaped the tank and attacked a lady in the hallway. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I've seen all kinds of messed up stuff in haunted houses. Like you ever gone through a haunted house and hit a trip bar where they put a piece of wood across the floor that you specifically can't see? Those became illegal a while ago. Those used to be a thing. But yeah, you can't have like stuff you can't see in a room you're specifically not able to see in, obstructing your way. You can have like a little cloth that's dangling down or something like that, but it It can't be something that obstructs your movement through the space. And I've seen people do that in a haunted house, and man, that's a big lawsuit waiting to happen. But anyways, I had a dude ask me about getting he wanted to do a black room. Now, there's already been a few established things for a black room. You get a black room where you come in one side and the door closes behind you and the thing is completely black and you got to find the door out. Right? It's a one-way thing and you got to find your door out, pressing on the walls and tapping around. And you can do that for groups, right? And usually in that room you'll have one person that can hear that's really good at hearing the room and knowing where everybody's at, and it's like, hey, check over here, kind of whisper from the corner, and you kind of move around the people, right? But what I suggested him to do was put a whole bunch of directional speakers with this kind of this effect that they're doing in the game. Put a whole bunch of directional speakers, so you can only hear it when you're in one spot, and you get a whisper at you from the side. Holy shit, where is that? And directional speakers sound like they're right next to you. They can be 6 feet away and sound like they're right next to you. And he said that pulled off good in his place. I never got to go to it, but he said that pulled off real good. So this is the kind of effect I'm thinking of in that room. Is like you just get these, and you can hear it kind of pass you as you go right by it. What the fuck was that? Okay, away we go. I've liked it. It's been a mellow game so far. I kind of enjoy that. They're just telling the story. They don't really... The thing I don't like is they're not prompting you on anything. They give you no instruction. Just look at the controls and figure it out.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Oh, yeah, friendly. Yeah, real friendly stuff. Looks great. Hey, Harris. I'm sorry. I do see you there.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
Just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar. An old fool.
Wow. Check that out.
Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
this ghost interaction.
The runes.
I think I enjoy that. It's pretty good.
Focus your inner eye, and you too will see
Yes,
what's
goddamn.
hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes. Come closer. She can't focus. Why can't she focus? Take a close. I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Find one like it to open the gate. What? Am I finding one of these like it? Find one like it to open the gate. Oh.
It's near.
Right there.
Focus. You will find it.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate?
Laughed. My people bear the heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us.
Oh, it tells me my internet's currently not sufficient, so if my stream drops out, my apologies. I'm doing too much for YouTube. The game looks too good, is that it?
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay, wish things away.
Right.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline.
There's a lot going on.
On the other side, and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
And with her, you must bargain. Okay. I don't mind taking this slow, man. I want you to run through it all. I don't mind taking it slow. Thump. Convenient, she automatically ducks. Alrighty. Well, they tell me there is a battle system of some sort in this game.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over hell?